Sauteing is one of the very first techniques that I ever learned when I was learning how to cook. I didn't know how to cook until I was 27 years old. I was a hamburger helper girl. I ate burritos and microwave pre-made stuff my whole life, and it wasn't until I started going to college and then got married and then started my own cake decorating business, and I needed to figure out how to make meals at home. I went from not knowing how to cook one thing to be what I feel like is a pretty good cook. Step one, sauteing. Put that on the stove. I'm gonna put my heat on medium high. You always wanna let your pan heat up first, especially if you're using a stainless steel pan that's gonna contract the metal. Make sure that all of the pores are nice and tight. While that's heating up, let's talk about oil. You wanna use a type of oil that has a high smoke point. I'm using olive oil in this case, but you could also use avocado oil. You could use a seed oil like canola or vegetable oil. Something that is not gonna burn when you are putting it in the pan. I do like the flavor of butter though. I put butter on everything. Call me Paula Deen, I don't care, except for that I'm not racist, but I put butter on everything. It just adds a great flavor. The milk solids that are in the butter brown and create this delicious Maillard reaction when they come in contact with heat, which adds flavor. But you can't just use butter, otherwise at this high of a heat, you're gonna burn. So we've got some little balls dancing around there. That means we're ready to saute. We're gonna add in a little drizzle. And then I'm gonna add just enough vegetables or whatever it is that we're cooking to create an even layer over the bottom of the pan. You don't wanna crowd the pan, otherwise your vegetables are gonna steam instead of sauteing. I'm gonna let these sit for just maybe a minute or so to get some browning going. Now for the jumping action. 2 hands here. Get them nice and loose, and just with a little flick of the wrist. Lost all of our carrots. Fine. I'm not very good at doing that either, because I'm not a chef, okay? And yes, I did just pick those carrots up and put them back in the pan. If you don't feel comfortable, obviously, flicking with your wrist, just use a spatula. A tablespoon of butter. All right, now I'm gonna add in my thyme. Put some garlic on there if you wanted to. I mean, look at that. Look how lovely. That looks just gorgeous. When are they done? When they taste done. So I'm gonna take a little fork, poke it in there. It should have a little bit of resistance. You don't want mushy carrots or mushy vegetables or whatever it is. And yeah, that's basically all there is to sauteing. Hopefully this has answered some of your questions and you feel more confident to get out there and learn how to cook. Happy sauteing.